Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I just finished moving homes. I got back from vacation. It's been just hectic for me. And so it's been a long time since I recorded my last video, since 8/7. So it's been 20 days since I've recorded this video. And so now we're going to finally finish the last part of this data collection, which we have about a month left. But real quick, since I don't upload so often, I'm going to go through what my market conditions were like today on the live market and what trades I caught. So I only caught 2 trades today, but they were very good. 3 trades. Was it 2 or 3? It looks like only 2 trades. Yeah, 2 trades today. One was on CAD CHF, got stopped out for 2.75R. If we look at kind of the market analysis, looking for longs, good delivery. Stepping down to the 4 hour. 4 hours started delivering, price getting scooped up by MAs, looking very good. Lots of kind of demand validation coming in. Demand. So we're pushing market higher, undercutting MAs, pushing higher. And so here, as the market opened this morning, I stepped down to the 20. 20 kind of started off collapsing a little bit, then started to build off, and then my entry was off of this high right here. Got in right here. This was actually my exact entry, and then I got stopped out. All in all, I think it was about 2.5R, something like that, with spread and commissions and all that. And then stepping down to GBP NZD, this is kind of closed now, just because of market close here coming up soon. But another it was about 2.5R as well. So yeah, 5R in one day. I was eyeing this market for longs off of this high, but because I was already in an order or in a trade right at this point, and I wasn't at break even, I was still full risk on the position. I don't want to take on more risk than I had to. So what I ended up doing is just skipping this one, although this entry would have been also potentially a stop out actually. So maybe I got lucky here. I think I did get lucky. So I would have gotten a stop out here. Fortunately, I was in another trade, and then immediately after that trade, or kind of when I was risk-free on this one, I got onto this trade right here. So just about the same time frame, but like I said, I wait for me to be kind of break even on a trade or risk-free before I get involved. And so Bitcoin is kind of shit in the bed right now. Nothing to do here. I don't even want to look at it. So let's close this up and go straight to our backtest. It's been a long time since I've done this, so let's see. Hopefully I'm not too bad on this. You know, it's been a while. So let's look at the daily, the weekly, daily, 4 hour. Hourly, gonna wait for hourly to start building something. Absolutely nothing to do. 4 hours might start failing here. Hopefully we see support on the 4 hour. Yeah, so I could step down to the 20 and look for entry validations. This is okay of an entry. I would be willing to give it a little bit more time. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours holding. Hourly is a little weak. Yeah, so I'm going to give this market just a little bit more time. Let me turn up my brightness real quick. Give me just 1 second. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, yep, red news. 4 hour is kind of falling down. Hourly is starting to build back up. Kind of wicky, kind of weak market. Oh, but this is assuming we're not too close to red news. 1 hour and 20. This would be an okay entry. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour holding. Hourly is holding. 20 minute is holding. 5 minute. Yeah, so depending where we close on the 20 minute, I like this high lined with this high. So let's see the 20 minute. 20 minute just closed. So this is a valid entry buy stop for me. We're still an hour away from news, so I might consider this trade. Now, if we do something and go into FX replay here, and then we go into our analytics, we can kind of see more statistics on how this backtest has been going. Up 300% in a year and a half since 23. Yeah, about a year and a half. And our average trade duration is about 1 hour and 12 minutes. But our average winning trades, assuming that we're going to have a winner trade, is about 2 hours. And so that means halfway through this trade, our trade, if it does run, we're going to have to close it halfway through. And if we look at our average loss duration at 16 minutes. So knowing that if we're going to lose a trade, it's going to be within 16, 15 minutes, so 1/4 of the time that it takes to hit red news. Statistically, we should hit our break even or loss right before red news. However, this is a little bit more of a questionable entry. I'm looking at it. This is okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'll take it. Knowing the kind of statistics behind our system, we're looking at a average SL or ATR stop of 0.28. Here we're at 0.24, so I'll consider something like this, 0.85% risk. Get tapped in, get tapped out. I'm kind of done looking at this market. Trying to figure out where our stop was at. 0.24? Why do we get tapped out? Oh, because it was at this high, but our low still should have been here. Okay. Maybe I placed it in the wrong spot. That is a-okay. Gonna play through. Probably would have gotten a good trade there. Red news played through. Should have been on the lowers. Entry right here. I want to see what that looked like on the lowers though. I'm trying not to cheat myself out of it. You have to be completely honest, and that was 2 hours after red news, but still not a valid entry here actually. So skip it. Hourly, we want to see hourly start failing here. Okay, it's lining up for something. Probably red news. No, this was market close, so probably nothing here. Look at that hourly. I want to see a little bit of sideways on the hourly. Okay, we're lining up for something quite nice here. What time is it? 6, so right after market open. Let me think about it. Yeah, no, this isn't bad at all. I'll consider a trade right here, assuming we're on the 20-minute close already. Okay, falls back down, don't get tapped in. Gonna wait for a new 20-minute validation, which hopefully comes soon. There we go, this high right here. Wait for that 20-minute close. I want to see what was presented here. I want to look at price at this particular moment in time to see if that was still a valid entry. But either way, the secondary entry was also valid, so give me just 1 second. So yeah, both of these are actually valid entries. I do like this entry. Hourly had to undergo whatever it had to. 4 hour good, 20-minute is good. 5-minute, yeah, this isn't bad. I still like this entry. We're looking at a 0.16 stop, 0.17, yeah. Versus, let's see what next low gets created. So it might have been news. Sunday, August 18th. August 18th. Yeah, it might have been news, to be honest. What are we trading? Euro USD? No. So this is 0.17, 0.19. Yeah, this is a valid entry. Do a limit, see if we get tapped in. Perfection. Let's look at the 20-minute. 20-minute is a completely valid entry. 5-minute is also. Nothing to do. If we look at the 20-minute, assuming close right here. So this was our secondary entry we could have taken. Generally, I will take secondary entries when we're risk-free on a trade. But at this time and place, we were not break even. I'll leave it on to see just how management would have played out. But yeah, definitely a break even on this trade. Break even on this one as well. Still nothing to manage to, unfortunately. I'm waiting for some strong money to come into this market, otherwise for it to just take me out. Something like that, I'd be willing to manage to that. Almost 2 RR. Now I can be a lot more aggressive with it because the hourly and the 20-minute. 20-minute, I mean, we're far extended. Where was our entry? And yeah, valid entry here. Another valid entry here, actually. Very weak though, so I don't know if I would have taken it. 5 minute. I want to look at the hourly. Yeah, hourly were far extended. Still good potentially. But yeah, this is the trade we're in on. And we're gonna let it run. Maybe take us out. Whatever it wants to do. I could manage to here. Right now we're managed to 4R. I could manage to like 5-ish. But more likely than not, it's gonna take us out. So I'll manage just a little bit more. But it could easily take out these lows and then continue building up. So, okay, still building. So now I'd be willing to manage to this 5R because we have more key levels in demand that are holding the market up. There we go. Now manage to these lows. It's a little bit tight management, so I'm going to do like 6.7R, something like that. Phenomenal. Manage a lot more aggressively now because if we look at the hourly we're extended, likely due for a correction. 20-minute we're extended, so 5-minute. Yeah, we're just kind of managing now. Hopefully survive rollover news, whatever might pose danger to us. Yeah, so we secured our 9R. Phenomenal. And so hourly, we're going to wait for the 20-minute to collapse here a little bit. Let's look at that hourly. Okay, so some people might be taking entries here again. Like this is an okay entry, but I'm not going to take it because I know more likely than not we're going to see a lot more chop on the hourly before we get a good stage build up. So I'm going to give this market time like that. So there, I don't think you would have gotten an entry regardless, but now let's look at the hourly. Hourly is finally undergoing whatever correction it had to some extent, allowing the MAs to catch up, so hopefully demand validation kicks in. Valid entry buy stop over this high or wherever we close on this candle right here. Beautiful. Let's look at that hourly. Hourly underwent whatever correction it had to. 5-minute entry over this high ATR low. Something like that. 0.26. We'll see wherever the low is created at. That is a very tight low, but we're looking at 0.8. Probably going to be a very quick stop out. Yep. So let me just put in a random stop out here. I guess not. There we go. Stopped out. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so hourly's coming in for that heavier correction. I thought it'd be something light. Took our entry here, got stopped out. That's okay. Let's look at the hourly. Hourly's starting to sustain the move. 4 hours. Daily still sustaining the move. Whoa, 4 hours sustaining, hourly sustaining. 20-minute bullishness, so buy stop over this high. Nope, over this high. Yeah, this isn't half bad. Not bad, not bad. Good. This is our entry right over this high, ATR low. We're looking at 0.17, which is definitely within our risk. Get tapped in, get tapped out. No longer really looking for entries here. Yes. Unfortunately, it does play 2 candles forward, but that is a-okay. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour good. Hourly underwent whatever correction it had to. 20-minute good, 5-minute good. I'll make sure this isn't red news or anything. So Monday, August 19th. Monday, August 19th. No red news, so we are in the clear for a long right over this high. Let me make sure that's the 20-minute close. Whatever low gets generated here. We're looking at 0.25 stop, definitely within our risk. So we'll take it. So this is all I did in the markets today on the live markets. Caught a couple okay trades and Phenomenal. We can secure a 5R. I might secure just under 5 because retracements are very likely in a scenario like this. And hopefully we survive this stage 1. Could manage a little bit more, but I'm not going to. Now I'm going to manage just slightly more because if we look at the hourly and the 20-minute, let me step up. Hourly, we're becoming extended to some extent. 20-minute is okay. No new entries, of course, but hourly, don't want to touch this market anymore. Like not clear for entries at all. Could manage just slightly more aggressively now. We are up 10R. Nothing to manage to here. If we step up to the 20, yeah, there's just nothing to do here. Kind of just management right now. So what I'll do is, because I don't see anything to manage to on the 20, we're at 9R right now, 10 versus 12. So I'm willing to secure an extra 2R management somewhere around here because it's more likely I'm not going to fail below these lows. So I'd rather secure a little bit more. And when it doesn't fail, we can secure just a little bit more. We're at 13R right now. Very good trades, these first couple of trades, actually. Probably going to fail now, hopefully. Looks like we're undergoing rollover, so have plenty of space to work with on rollover. Don't want to manage anything. Likely it could take us out and then build up from here. Nope, took us out. That's okay. Secured our 13R. Hourly starting to fail. 20-minute. We're going to wait for a new buildup. Sorry if you can hear the mouse. It's just... this is an okay entry. What time is it? I could see this chopping around for a little bit though, especially with the 4-hour retracement. Yeah, I'm going to give this market just a little bit more time. More likely than not, it's going to fall. Yep, continue falling. There was a valid entry here. Kind of. Oh yeah, this is the entry I was looking at actually. So it doesn't matter. There we go. Let's look at the hourly. 4-hour, hourly, 20-minute. So you could have potentially taken a loss here. I didn't, but depending on how you run your trades, perhaps 5-minute entry over this high. This is a very extended market to some extent. Let's look at the hourly. Very, very big stop. We're looking at 0.31, 0.32. Actually, this is perfect. Get tapped in, get tapped out. Hourly is starting to fail down a little bit, so we're going to wait for 20-minute validations before we do anything. Phenomenal. There's 2 highs that line up here, kind of nice. You can choose to take this one or this one. This one, depending on where the low is created. If there's a low here, I'll take this. If there's a low higher up, then I'll take this one. So you kind of have to think about it on the spot, what you want to do. Okay, so there's a low here, so I'm going to choose to take this trade. We're looking at a 0.25R or tick or pip, whatever you trade. Nothing to do. Falls back down. Could have been news on August 20th, so I'm just going to double check that. Red news for USD. What am I trading? Your USD? On August at 3 in the morning. What time was this? Yeah, so I shouldn't even have taken an entry here. What was that on the 20? Yeah, so no entry here for me. I don't know if I took a trade or not, but this was all red news. Okay, let's take a step back up to the 20. Hourly is chopping around quite a bit. Gonna wait for the hourly to clear up. 20-minute. 20-minute, assuming there's no red news again. Euro USD red news on this particular day. This was at 3. Yeah, so this is a valid trade again. Only valid entry I see here was potentially this high. But we're a little late to the show, so this is still a valid high. I'll consider a trade-off this high. I'm still in the process of testing entries like these where we're far extended on the 5-minute. Sometimes they run, sometimes they don't. Like here, probably not. Like there's nothing to take here. Unless this entry falls within your risk, which maybe does 2-0. Oh no, it does. So you'd be at break even, and then you'd take a break even on this candle. So I'm not even gonna put it on the charts. 20-minute, kind of extended. I want to see an entry over these highs. Yep. Once again, off of this candle. Okay. Oh, what just happened? Yeah, there's nothing to do here. I was thinking an entry over this high, but at the time of playing out, like you would have had to stop this big or something. Which actually falls under risk parameters, which is interesting. I need to look at this candle again once it's completed. Okay. 1, 2. And then like a 1-minute candle to see where we open up at. Yeah, this is a valid entry. At the time of hourly is good, 20-minute is good, 5-minute. Yeah, this isn't half bad. Over this high, whatever low gets created. I like it. We're looking at a 3-7 stop. Not bad. You would have had 5 minutes to kind of set up the trade and get buy stopped in. Or just under 5 minutes, so not bad. We'll take it. Move to break even, probably break even. Yep. Nothing new. Hourly, we might undergo a little bit more sideways and then a good entry. Good entry over this high. Hourly, no, hourly is okay actually. Yeah, this isn't half bad, assuming that's the 20-minute close. Let's make sure the 20-minute close there. Nope, 20-minute closed over this high. Falls back down, still not tapped in. Hello? But there's not a valid place to set a stop. Like the only entry is I see above is this high, and a low somewhere within 1 ATR, which is 0.43. So yeah, somewhere around here. No, that's actually kind of good. Half an ATR, I'll take it. Want to make sure there's no red news though on August 20th, which we already looked at. So no red news. Last I checked. Yeah. We're in the clear. What time is it? 10:15. It's got plenty of time before. Yeah, this is kind of pushing it for me. This kind of entry, but another valid entry over this high. So our initial valid entry was over, what high was it? Yeah, so this is another valid entry. I'll look at the hourly. Underwent whatever it had to. Stage 1, build up into that stage 2. Hourly, I could see it collapse here a little bit. Kind of want to look at previous price action to kind of help me make a decision here. Okay, I'm just looking at all this previous price action to see kind of what we can anticipate. I'll take one more trade and then I'll call it quits on this delivery of price. Only entry I really see is over this high. No, over this high. Whatever that is. Yep, so on this close right here. And then whatever low got created. Yeah, I'll take one loss here and then we're done. Okay, move to break even. Nothing to manage to yet. Managing to these lows, like 2.5R, kind of like today's trade actually. Hardly get taken out. Nope. Ooh, survive rollover. Just barely. Could manage a little bit more. I'm gonna manage to about here. We're at 4.7R. And there's a reason why I managed to specific key levels. Because I know like right below here, areas like these are going to be protected to some extent. But I have certain techniques I use to kind of figure that out. 4 hours extended, hourly is questionable. So I need to see hourly crash down for a little bit. So I probably won't be touching this market here for a little bit. Gonna wait for a build up. 4 hour is building up. Finally, hourly is building up. 20 minute, there's nothing to do. There was no valid entry in here. Falls back down. Valid entry over this high potentially on August 21st. Somewhere we have red news at 8 a.m. and at 12. Yeah, so this was red news, so give this market time. Don't want to touch this market actually, because we have more red news coming up. What time is this? 8, so not even an hour after red news. And then we have more red news at 12, so could have gotten your entry off this high, but to me it's at 840. Yeah. Shaping up nicely on the hourly. This is another valid entry, but it is just at rollover, so it's probably going to chop around. Yep, probably a loss or a break even there. 4 hour is holding, hourly is holding. 20-minute longs actually aren't bad here. So I'll consider a long either over this high is valid, and or this high. Kind of have to roll the die on that one. But you got buy stopped in. Off of that high, what low got created? Looks like you can kind of choose between this one, this low, or this low. I'm gonna choose to go with the low or higher low because this would be like double ATR, which I am not willing to take. Get tapped in. Hopefully not red news on the 22nd. At 1:15. Yeah, this was red news, so we'll just take a break even on this. Pretend we didn't know there was red news. Sometimes you get lucky, but remember always to check the red news. Hourly is still building up though, so I'm going to give the 20-minute some time. Nope, falls back down. Four-hour undergoing whatever it has to. Give this market time. Hourly good. Very questionable price action. Like, just look at this. Probably don't want to be trading any of this. Hourly, yep, stage 1ing on the 20 as well. Hourly and 20-minute stage 1ing to some extent. So now we're valid for longs. Very weak. Only entry was over this high. I want to see what it looks like on close though. It probably wasn't valid for me. So we'll take a peek at it. 1, 2. Oh, fuck. Gotta jump back down. 1, 2. Yeah, unfortunately not valid. The only valid entry was over this high. So kind of got to miss out on this trade. Hourly underwent whatever it had to. Hopefully we see a little bit more chop. Yeah, like this goes sideways. Like that. Yes. And then potentially an entry over this high. Red news, so got to skip it. But very nice entries hopefully coming up soon. Okay, this is after red news. Only entry was over this high, but it was very weak. I wouldn't have taken it. Potential entry over these highs. Let's look at the 4-hour. For the daily. Daily's holding. 4-hour is starting to go a little bit sideways. Hourly just building out of there. 20-minute is still building out of this range. I'll take it. Let's go 4-hour again. 4-hour good. Hourly is a little bit questionable, but underwent whatever stage 1 it had to. 20-minute is building out of that. So yeah, 5-minute is okay. Something like this. Falls back down, nothing to do. Hourly 20. Okay. 4 hours still undergoing a stage 1, so not ready to kind of come out of it. Give this market time. Building up, so let's look at the 4-hour. 4 hours holding, hourly is holding 20-minute. Yeah, so if we get validation on the 20, still a questionable market, but we can get in early. And this is today. There you go, guys. This is our phenomenal backtest. So we're up 381%. Previously, we were up 299. So we made 81% in half a month. Yeah, good. So this is going to wrap up this series, guys. I think I've lost one of the parts, one of the recorded parts. So sorry about that. I'm going to try to keep these videos probably to about this length, 30 minutes to an hour, but hopefully that kind of shows my system a little bit. And yeah, that's going to be it. And I will see you guys next series. I'm going to start a new kind of series where I do another back test on some random pair, kind of to test profitability and whatnot. But you can see even with a 25% win rate, I still managed to pull out 400% out of the market. So not bad at all. You know, I think we started with a 150K account, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check. We started with a 150K account and we're up to a total account balance of $722,000 or $500,000 in profit. And so $500,000 in profit for a year and a half. I mean, not bad. That's like, if you did 2 years of this, which would probably put us at like 800, 900,000, that's like 400,000 a year. So consider it. This is a very low account too. Like 150K is like a starter base account. That's generally what I start on with different funded accounts and whatever you might do, but phenomenal. Anyhow, guys, peace out.